Yeah.
Next one, you might have some trouble.
Yeah, I'm worried.
This is the moment that we've been waiting for. This is the moment they told us would come. Come on, baby! Get up the hill!
Has anybody passed you?
There's a motorcycle just now.
I'm kind of stuck on this hill.
Oh my god.
Okay, no track.
Yeah, no, I'm like definitely stuck right here.
Now, first of all, not only is it 68 degrees Fahrenheit today, which I'm absolutely loving, it is also just epic. Just an epic place to be.
My idea of Guatemalan people and the Guatemalan cities is just like totally overturned. These people are awesome, and their cities are like, they don't look advanced, but once you go inside any of the buildings, they are like very advanced, and everyone's dressed very nice and cleanly. I really dig it.
At least in San Marcos.
At least in San Marcos.
So one of the first things that is on our list to accomplish while we're here in Guatemala is to hike the tallest peak in all of Central America. Woo! Which sounds epic, and it will be, but it's also going to be extremely difficult. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie.
And it's wet season, which means it's most likely going to rain at least once during our journey, if not the entire time. So we are going to be prepared for rain, we're going to be prepared for cold, we're going to summit the highest mountain in Central America, but first, we got to drive to the base.
Next one, you might have some trouble.
Yeah, I'm worried. So we've had a little bit of a speed bump in the road, and
This is the moment that we've been waiting for. This is the moment they told us would come. Come on, baby! Get up the hill!
Oh my goodness. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
oh no, this guy's gonna ruin everything.
Go, 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 go. Oh, you got this. Come on, Pamela, come on.
That wasn't bad. There's worse ones up there.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
All right, so stress here is extremely high. We found this police station on iOverlander that said it was safe to park because some of these areas are pretty much known for not being safe. We basically went down to the police station. Everybody there was giving us pretty rough vibes. I got a really bad feeling from the policemen themselves, like that they wanted to take advantage of us or something, and maybe I'm just being, you know, weird, but when you get a gut feeling like that, you kind of have to go on it. So we decided we're gonna go to a different place and park. There is a hotel up here that has pretty good reviews, and we called them and they said that we can come up and stay with them. So we're trying to get away from the police station in this little podunk town that's at the bottom of the mountain. So now we've got to go back up this really gnarly mountain road, and we don't know if we're gonna make it. I would have full confidence in our van making it, but it's been raining all day, so everything is soaked. And with front wheel drive, which is what our van is, when you're on a steep incline and the terrain is rocky or muddy or wet, you lose traction and you have trouble. And when you have to go around corners like this and your front wheel drive, it's just not ideal.
I think we all need to do some nice, deep breaths after all this.
Seriously.
I haven't breathed since we left the police station. If you see a spot to pull over, we should probably pull over and rest for a minute because it's like very hard on the vehicles to be like in first gear, just like chugging up these hills.
Sounds good.
Has anybody passed you?
There's a motorcycle just now.
I'm kind of stuck on this hill.
Are you still going up or do you need to get faster?
I just started peeling out and we're not really going forward anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay, no tracks.
Yeah, no, I'm like definitely stuck right here. This would be no problem if the road wasn't wet, but since the road is wet...
There's a car, careful. Don't. It's not worth it to try to make it try like that.
Has anybody passed you guys?
Not coming down, no. I'm backing up down to you now.
Alright, we're trying it again. Someone's passing.
Come on, Pamela! A little bit better of an approach. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
We're slowly going.
Okay, okay.
I think we're good.
Good now?
Yeah, that
That
part.
was insane. We got out of that part. I don't know if there's another one coming up that's the same.
Yeah, there is.
Whew, wow.
Oh,
We see you. Go for it. Go, go, go.
We're going. It's still coming up at pretty steep.
We're just trying to maintain speed. I'm shaking so bad right now. Our front tires started peeling out and it felt like we were losing traction in the front wheels completely. The front wheels felt like they were coming off the ground. That was definitely the scariest situation we've been in the van. On the side of a mountain, no guardrails, on a blind curve, with cars coming in both directions. Not what I was expecting.
I have so much adrenaline right now.
Try to stop right here, or do you want to keep the speed?
Let's try to keep some speed and keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
When you start going up a hill really slowly like that, it's one thing. When you come to a almost stop and then your vehicle starts peeling out, that's another thing. When you start peeling out and your vehicle starts sliding backwards while you're peeling out, it's like nothing short of nerve-wracking and helpless. You feel helpless. That's like absolutely terrifying. This is the price we pay for trying to hike the biggest mountain in Central America.
Guys, so I got 4 kilometers left.
We can do it! Frank is definitely picking up on our nervous energy. Trying to cuddle, trying to help. You're a good boy, it's okay.
It just sucks because it's like we were in what seemed like a pretty scary, precarious situation down there.
Yeah.
And we're like trying to escape that. And while trying to escape it, it's almost like you're running away from a monster that's like pulling you back, because it's just like our vehicles are having trouble getting out of this area that's like putting us at risk.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you put a vehicle at its max gross vehicle weight rating. When it's wet, you're probably gonna have issues.
It's hard too because this is the start of the rainy season in Central America. So it's gonna be raining pretty much every day. We're gonna have to be really careful about planning when we're driving, especially on these steep mountain roads when we know it's gonna be wet a majority of the time. That was stressful.
Hola.
We made it! Oh my god. How was that for you guys?
Oh, Jenny's a beast.
We were more
dude.
stressed out about you guys.
Yeah. This is Don Abigail.
Mucho gusto.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. We finally parked for the night. We made it to this nice little gated, secure, enclosed hotel where the guys are super friendly and it feels much safer than it did earlier.
I've never been in a situation in our van where we couldn't make it up a hill, and it just happened to be on one of the most deadly roads we've driven on. If we would have slipped off the side of the road, it would have been a miracle if we both lived. And that's like, to say the least. I know your van was having a little bit of trouble going up the hills too, no?
Did you tell them that we started backing down to bail you guys out? Well, we tried to turn around.
Freaking hill, dude.
But it's always like this, so like we're in this little dirt thing and we're trying to pull around, I'm like, screw it, I'm just backing down this thing, throw it in reverse. I'm like, Kaylee, get in the back. So Kaylee's giving me directions out this window. Like, I'm gonna pull you guys out of there.
People pass you and think you were crazy for reversing down the
I
mountain.
can't imagine what people think seeing a YMCA school bus in the mountains of Guatemala.
Yeah, it's like when you're rear wheel drive and you have dualies, you just have way more contact with the road so that you get better traction. But we thought staying at the bottom of that road in that weird little city was a worse idea. I'm glad we made it out.
We didn't film the little city area.
We didn't get the camera out because I felt like if we got the camera out, that this group of guys that were the police were gonna take everything we owned.
We basically got out at the police station, which was a spot on Overlander that said it was a safe place to park. There was this group of older guys there just ready to talk to us, so smiley, so excited. We were like, oh great, they're friendly. And then they were like, wait, you have motorcycles? Wait, what kind of phone is that? Wait, what are you trying to do? Oh, park right here, park right here. And it was just like all of a sudden, like they were overly interested for maybe disingenuous reasons.
The only thing I was thinking is like, if you put it in proportion, think about if someone pulled up to your house in a Lamborghini. You'd be like, oh, can I see that Lamborghini? Like, oh man, like you have this like phone that I've never seen before.
It's true.
It's so hard.
We're obviously on edge. I think we judged the situation correctly, and I'm glad that we got out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I just had a weird feeling the way that they were like acting towards us and just the way that they were being. And I kept telling them, well, we have motorcycles, we're gonna take motorcycles to the halfway up the mountain and then hike the rest of the way. And they're like, no, you leave the motos here, take a taxi. Won't the motorcycles be better to get up the mountain? They're like, no, take a taxi, leave the motos here. That's out of the ordinary. Like, that's not right. So we decided to get out of there. We finally made it back up here to this nice little hotel. Everything has come together really nicely for the end of today, but you guys have been anticipating this adventure that we've been hyping up, and you're gonna see it